Hello YouTube and welcome on in. Today's stream was all about gathering more weapons and more Descendants. We went after Lepic, we went after Secret Garden, and we went after Clairvoyance. How far did we get? You're going to have to check it out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and I'll see you on inside. So friends, we are going to be doing today, let's see, what are we going to be doing today? We are going to be doing, wrong button, our search. It has been 2 weeks now that we have been trying to get the Secret Garden or the Clairvoyance. And by say trying, we haven't been trying very hard, let's be honest. We've been thinking about it. But we are going to try and get them today. This one I only have a single piece, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's see if we can get this one here. Now, as always, there's very simple things that you can do. You can look at this, Common Devourer, Common Pyro, Obstructor. We actually, I think we can do Obstructor. So let's run these 8 and see if we get them. Right now, we're trying to work on your engagement skills and do get reading chat and everything, but I think it's going to help a lot when I get my gaming set up, not having to look down at my phone to read. Absolutely. So right now, as you can see, I actually turn and I look at this side of my screen a lot. I really wish it was over here so that I could be more talking into the stream, but it's not. Mix up and it has worked wonders. Oh my god, I need to see what you've done with it. I believe you. I just want to see what you've done with it. Okay. And then Panda, what I would definitely have to say is that yeah, just continue to try and build those engagement skills. I will also say that when you get enough people, it is going to be impossible to engage with everyone in chat. Sometimes messages get missed, especially if they're longer messages. So, like, that engagement is important, but also, it's not the end of the world if you're having a little trouble with it. You're a little teapot. Aw, thank you for entertaining the dragon. Alright, we're going to go in for Obstructor. We're going to try and get just this one synthetic fiber right here. And then we can get that started. They did add some new things. Oh my god, we're not ready yet. Sorry. We're not ready. Hold on. Before I go into that, we're going to talk, hold on. Don't look at anything too crazy. We're looking for this here. Hold on. So, we actually had an update recently, and I just, why is this not showing? There we go. We actually had an update recently, and a lot of interesting new things have been added. So, first off, let's see, where is it? Is it this one here? Maybe it was.
I am free, and the world will burn before me.
So they did a couple changes to things, nothing that important. They did another rework on Freyna, making her even stronger. They added a few new things as well. And, sorry, they added some new modules, which we'll be very excited for. They added some new UI changes as well. Some new optimization things. Nothing that's anything that, like, oh my god, this is the most amazing thing ever. But definitely did change a good amount of interesting things. A lot of quality of life fixes. And the reason that I bring this up right now is, if you can see over here, they actually started to include this suggestion on just how strong your character should be. So if you look at it, it says my DPS should be about this. I'm meeting that. My HP should be about that. I'm meeting that. It says my shields are low, whatever, and my defense is low, and my toxin resistance is low. However, I am almost 4,000 hit points above. Man, you almost had him. No, you're all good. You were close. You were close. You'll get him. I know you will. Because I'm 4,000 hit points above, I'm not too worried about this. I do want to go check to see what I'm currently wearing real quick, though. This is the Kingsguard Lance mounting. I actually don't want that on. I want this one on right now. Or is it this one? It's this one. There we go.
I am analyzing the void paradox.
Alright, let's go ahead and try for this. And can I just say, while we're taking a moment here, can I say thank you, everyone, for engaging with the catching the demon, the wards, the dragon egg. Honestly, this is one of my favorite parts about the stream. I try to have unique redeems. I try to have interesting things for people to do. I don't want you to come onto my stream and necessarily hear the same soundbite that you've heard on, 1,000 other streams, and there's nothing wrong if you do have a common soundbite. It's worth it. People like that. I try to do things differently, so I really do appreciate all of the talking to the demons, all of the poking, everything like that. Thank you for now I know that time was well spent. Alright. Get a phone holder. Ooh. Yeah, unfortunately, until you get a computer up and running, you can't use the wonders that is Mix It Up Bot. I will stand for and champion for them every time. Right, fantastic. So Obstructor really isn't too difficult, by the way, everyone. They function very similar to, like, Executioner or Pyro. They are toxin-based. The one real big thing to worry about is that their little ads are actually pretty deadly. They can just mess you up pretty badly. What gets more complicated is a little bit further in once he is more... once he goes into his enrage phase, we're gonna have to deal with this. Your computer doesn't like DVD. You know what? My laptop was really hating DVD for a while there. That's why I had to stop. I kind of stopped playing for a bit. Okay, we should actually focus on our materials. Hold on.
It's been destroyed.
He is almost in his enrage phase. I don't think we can one phase him, but we'll try. Oh, I'm in a cube. Help, friends. I've been cubed. There we are. Alright, this is his next phase here, and it's actually pretty fun. So there's these balls that come out here, and between shooting the thing on his back and shooting these balls up here, that is what we do, is we try to see if we can get, the more of these little balls that hit him, the more powerful he gets, and up to the point where he can just, like, one-shot everybody. So you kind of do this, like, okay, half of us are going to come over here and kill these balls, and half of us are going to try and take out this thing that he's got behind him, so he's out of his invulnerability. And then, sorry, I'm having a little bit trouble looking at chat. We'll look at that in just a second. We really gotta stop these things from getting to him. Ah, damn it. We might fail this one. We have a lot of damage, but no one is stopping these things. Maybe not. Maybe we've got hope.
I won't make a mistake.
Okay. He doesn't seem to have one-shotted us all, so I'm gonna hope that we're fine. I am about to be boxed though. Oof. Do you have to go because you have to hang it? Well, enjoy your hangout with your fiance and them. Thank you for stopping on in, Panda. You are always much appreciated here. Have a great one. Oh my god. This is unfortunate for us. You know, I really thought that I had what I needed to take this, like, toxin, but oh my god, it is painful. Please turn on the toxin off? Okay, perfect. And we'll pick this up, and we'll go on in for the kill. Hopefully. Oh, man. He's so close, we just have to deal damage, but everyone's just fucking dead. Alright, we should be fine now. Alright. Good recovery, everybody. Apparently, we were a little bit more gung-ho than we thought we should be. And, of course, he's gone into his immunity phase. Damn it. He literally has, like, a little bit of health left.
Hurry up, get up.
Alright. Yeah, sometimes viewers do come on in and they don't even say a word. They just like, yeah, we're good here. And unfortunately, there's nothing you can do to really stop that. Not that you also really should or can. I mean, people can watch what they want to watch and they come and go as they please. But I definitely get why that is frustrating. Okay, come on, guys. Is there anyone that is going to shoot these besides me? Alright. Ugh, ow, pain, pain, pain. There we go. Good job, everybody. Ugh, definitely feeling the sting on this one. Okay, we should be able to, if we can just drop him. We only had like 3 more shots to do. There we are. It definitely had a little bit more of a harder time than we were expecting, that's for sure. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take this. We're gonna open one of these, and then we'll read up on chat and see what happened. I think we needed that, actually. I think that was one of the other things that we were going for. Let's take a look. Make sure we said GG to these wonderful people, and we'll go take a look. And then let's see, what did I miss? Thank you, everybody, for while I got distracted there. Honestly, this game just might be a game I start having to wear my glasses more on. People have to go. People do say hello, and then they just leave. That is absolutely true. Yep, just keep talking. That's what you do. I mean, that's the best case scenario, honestly, Panda, is for them to read your rules and decide if they actually want to be in your stream or not. And look at that, we actually do have all the pieces for Lepic. Awesome. Well, let's go get those started real quick, if we have the stuff to start them. We don't actually particularly care about Lepic, although he is a very, he's a good strong descendant. We just wouldn't build into him until we get to the highest, until we get the ultimate version of him.
Humanity is very weak.
But I mean, there's no reason not to build him, because he's just worth XP. We may not be able to make Lepic quite now, right now. Yep, we're missing whatever this is. What does this come from? Hold on, friends. Oh, that's why. You have to wander around Hagios and do this. Ugh, I hate that. Alright, you know what? We're gonna start Lepic later. We don't need him at this current moment. Rules are rules. That is a good point, and that is the best part of rules. Is again, if somebody doesn't like your rules and they leave, good. You didn't want them anyway. Especially since half the time most rules are like, don't be an ass, like don't be a jerk. Not a hard rule, and yet people still seem to miss it all the time. Anyway, friends. Yeah, definitely, Panda. Just, like, talk about anything. Talk about yourself. Talk about the game. You know, try to make it entertaining, of course. I hope that I'm entertaining. But yeah, just talk about anything. Yeah, that's what most rules are. Mama Jinxie, honestly, every rule, every stream I've gone into, I do read the rules real quickly just in case there's any, like, really specific niche thing, but for the most part, every streamer I've ever wandered into their stream, their rules are very basic. Don't be a jerk. Pretty simple. And I think that's true on a lot of things. Like, honestly, most of our laws are asinine because they forget the one basic rule, which should be don't be a jerk. If the law isn't telling you don't be a jerk, then it's a bad law. Alright, we're doing real good. Let's see if we can maybe drop. Someone is breaking that. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Oh, we just walked right into that. Yes, have a great night, Panda. Thank you. You are, like I said, you're always appreciated when you're here. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and throw one of these right there. That should be just in... Oh, it's a little too close. Beautiful.
Oh wow, impressive.
Thank you.
Another victory and another great show for these little rats.
Aw, Mama Jinxie, thank you for that praise. I'm really glad to hear that I'm doing so good. I feel really bad because I'm really having trouble focusing on the game versus this. And I think it has to just do with that this boss is actually difficult. Or I should say, it's not quite the same, like, grind that we have on the other bosses right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got it. It's like I said, it's a little bit where we don't have the proper toxin defense on here, and I haven't had too much of a problem, but I'm feeling it a little bit more right now. But in terms of, like, movesets and stuff, he's, you know, he is what he is. He's not that, like, terrifying. Alright, can we get that broken, maybe? And then we'll drop another one of these real quick. By the way, this is backdraft Blair. So what he wants to do is he wants to get as many of his little fire pools down as he can, and then use his second skill to buff his gun damage like crazy. And he's actually really pretty strong. I'm having a lot of fun with him.
Bow down and worship,
Oh,
mortals.
hello there.
Dougie Momo, the Lord of Ducks, has arrived.
I hear you, Dougie. I got you tabbed too. You have a great one, okay? Dougie is currently live right now. We'll get a shout out for Dougie here in just a second. And unfortunately, that is twice now that we have not gotten the common piece. Also, if any of my viewers don't know Dougie, it's because unfortunately Dougie and I have a very similar schedule right now. He is one of my earliest supporters. He is really funny, plays a variety of games, and I just adore him. He is the Lord of Ducks because he has all duck-related emotes and things, and just a fun-loving person. Well worth that follow if you're looking for somebody else to take a look at. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put down our 3 pools here. We're actually gonna go all the way up to 5. And then we're gonna go ahead and hit C, and that's because 5 is the max stacks for the second buff that we have. And it just kind of buffs our gun damage. And then we are gonna start losing our pools, but we can use our 1 to drop it. Oh my god. Okay, if we don't just sit there under sustained fire for 5 fucking years, we can actually take him down.
Still quick as always.
Oh, how annoying.
That's enough.
So, the weird thing about bosses, they don't have a taunt mechanic or anything like that, right? They decided no taunt mechanics. We don't have taunt mechanics in this game. There's some very weak ones, but for the most part, you don't taunt bosses. They just randomly decide who they're going to shoot at, and I think one of the more frustrating things with bosses sometimes is that they sometimes don't switch off of you for a long time. So instead of giving you like that break that you need to like really take them out, you just get destroyed while you're like, well, could I have some health or something, maybe? It happens from time to time. It's not the end of the world. It's just a little frustrating.
It's cooking time. Good.
There we go. And he is aiming at me still. Unfortunate. This squad is definitely taking out the bubbles, so we'll try and shoot the immunity spot. Now that he's not staring at my face the entire time. Oh, nope. He's back on me. Awesome. Come on. So we're trying to shoot this little bobble on the back of him, but like I said, the second he turns around, you can't hit it from the back, from the front, so... anyone wants to go ahead and take the thing out while he's still shooting at me, that would be great.
Good.
Oh, and there we go. What is causing his immunity to skyrocket like that? Is it time in the box? Oh. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I got to play. I love being in a box, not being allowed to use any of my abilities or my weapons, and then immediately downing. That's so much fun. Good team, though. Did a good job. Ooh, blood and iron. I know that's something that we like. Here we go. And I'm gonna levy that complaint almost every time, by the way. I think that we are long... Oh, we still got the wrong thing. Unfortunate. I think we are long past the time where people should understand by now, no one likes not being allowed to use their character. Like, it's stuns and staggers. They're a thing. They're important, but the more you have in there, the more your game just sucks more. I'm gonna be honest there. No one likes to not be able to do something. Bum, bum, bum. But to be fair, we did defeat that guy, and we... no problem. We're doing good. We have unfortunately not gotten our single thing that we're looking for. But you know what? That is how it goes. If you are ever looking for something, you'll probably not get it. You just have to embrace that.
It's cooking time.
Ooh, someone is using the King Guard Lance, which is really fun. I don't know that I would use it against a boss, but you know what? If that's what you want to use, that's what you want to use. And there we go. Thank you, sir. I'm just going to deal a bunch of damage right on the Paladin. Thank you. Now, the interesting thing is, I don't know why they haven't moved their lances yet. Oh, okay, so they have. Okay, good. So these little towers that you're seeing here, there is a weapon called the Kingsguard Lance. We actually have it. It's really fun. And you set up these towers like this, and it actually makes it so that just about any character can go be, like an AoE character. Beautiful. You just set up these towers, and they shoot things that come in their proximity for you.
I am free, and the world will burn before me.
Bum 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 bum. Alright, we'll come on in here and do this. Alright, they've got that, so I'll try and take care of these. Get rid of it. As many of those as I can. Beautiful. Team is doing really good. We're trying as hard as we can. For sure. And as much as I hate, like, ignoring a teammate that's down, we just need to, keep doing these as much as we can.
Until you are just before my feet.
Beautiful. And thank you for catching the demon there, Virus One. You are always appreciated when you do. Alright, friends, if anyone wants to break me out of here, thank you. Bum, bum, bum. We'll come over here.
Looks like we're done.
Got all of our stuff down here, and beautiful. Another GG for these wonderful people. Alright, this is our 4th attempt. Let's see if 4 is the charm here. And that is a no. Off we go again. You'd think we would get that one piece, but nope. And it looks like the dragon is cold. Now, cold is the most easiest thing to deal with. All you have to do is warm the dragon up by using your redeem down below that says warm the dragon. And just spam that as much as you want to. You have about a minute or two until that goes away. Off to more Obstructor. You will not obstruct our progress, sir. We will get what we're looking for here. I have no idea why it hasn't taken us away yet. It took all of our friends, but not us. And thank you for warming up the egg, I appreciate it.
I will remember. And when the dust settles, you will remember as well.
Ooh. There are two. Read them two. Maybe this will be like a 5-second shot.
Flame on.
There are 2 Haleys in the squad.
How was that?
And another Eugen. Ooh. Bum, bum, bum. Beautiful. And then we'll drop one of these real quick to get all of our stacks back up as fast as we can. Beautiful. And fortunately, the dragon is no longer cold. Thank you, everyone who warmed the dragon up. I appreciate you.
Up you get, Haley. Quick. Good.
Alright, and we just keep blasting that, trying to break that cauldron.
How was that?
They are going to be immune here in just a second. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's try and get this person.
Let my guard.
Ma'am, if you would mind getting out of the toxin, that would be nice. Thank you. Alright, we got stuff coming in. Destroy as many of those as we can. Oh my god. Is he still shooting at me? Sir, can you shoot at anybody else for 5 fucking seconds?
It's not bad, but it's not great either. Shield at 0%.
Yeah, you guys are gonna need to get up and then you're gonna need to kill those. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we'll... Good enough. There we go. Again, sometimes that boss just decides you're dead, and they just don't stop firing until you go down. Which is smart, but annoying. Okay.
Shield at 0%.
We'll grab this, and then we'll throw this down here real quick.
Gently does it.
Oh shit, we're out of ammo. Well, that's unfortunate for us. Okay, there should be ammo over here. Let's grab it. Beautiful. And now, before he goes invincible again, let's just down him. And another wonderful GG. Fantastic. We are getting a bunch of stuff. Love it. And let's see what we've got here. Now we're trying for this... Wait, we're trying for clairvoyance? Wait, what are we trying for? Does he not have one of the pieces we were looking for? Hold on. This one here? Oh, it does come from that. Oh, interesting. Well, we are unfortunately still not getting what we're looking for. Let me look at this, though. Did I get it wrong? I don't think I did. I'm usually pretty good about this. Strong. Alright, let's see what's going on here.
Have you completed preparations?
So we have Obstructor here. This is the clairvoyance piece. Didn't we look up... Weren't we looking for Secret Garden? How did we get this wrong? Secret Garden. Oh, we were looking at the clairvoyance piece. Well, let's try and get it still.
Analyzing the void paradox.
Now, why do I want clairvoyance? Especially since if you're just joining us, I'm playing a Blair. Yes, I'm sorry, friends. I really should be playing my Viesa. I like my Blair better. But, what was I saying? Oh, the reason that I want it on my Viesa, though, is because right now Blair has a weapon that suits him really well. This is Grig's Reverse Fate. Viesa doesn't. So, clairvoyance could be an option. It does a reduction on the chill resistance of the target. Meaning that I shoot the enemy a couple times, and then I drop all of my chill damage on them and deal even more damage. The Secret Garden, I don't remember exactly what it does, but it is also a series of buffs. Here. Throw that right at his pauldron. Perfect. They got that? Okay. And we'll do this here to suck up all of those. Perfect. And hopefully we can break this pauldron here pretty soon.
It's cooking time.
Honestly, we almost one-phase this thing. I don't think we will. I'm pretty sure he's about to go into immunity, but we got darn close. How frustrating to have him so close, almost a one-phase.
How was that?
Bum, 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 bum. Blowing up all these things. Beautiful. And they killed him through... Oh, yeah, because he does take a little bit of damage during his immunity phase. His immune spot does damage directly to him. His little secret spot back there. So, like, it is worth taking those shots. Especially when they're that close. Alright, come on, folks. We want this clairvoyance piece. That's the only thing we need, and then we have a functioning clairvoyance gun. Can we get it, or are we going to continue to get everything else? There we go! Fantastic! Yes, we got it! I'm so excited! Let's go back to Albion and we'll figure it out. A little dirty when you're digging for gold. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna go over to the clairvoyance real quick. And then I'll show you their stats and stuff after we start crafting. Ba bum 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 bum. Alright, so we're gonna pop on in here. We'll go to research. We, by the way, we got this weapon, like, kind of randomly from farming other things. I'm excited. I want to know what it does. Afterglow. Yep. Thank you. Beautiful. That being said, we're actually going to put it in our backpack for now, and we'll kind of explore it later. Oh. They moved the storage over here. Okay. It was probably a good call, but I still don't like it. We'll put that away. We don't really use it. We'll put that away. We don't really use it. We'll put that away. We don't really use it. Get this put away as well. And then where is that last thing? The Afterglow sword. Did we already put that away? We must have. Oh, there it is. Okay. Afterglow sword. Okay. Perfect. And then I'm going to take just a second to do an inventory management. All that I'm going to have to do here is to go through these reactors real quick and probably throw most of them away. Now, let me tell you something that gets me very, 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 very happy. They are going to start. They're introducing, hopefully on the 10th. They are introducing reactor mounting, a new, like, enhancement to it, so that you can put new mounts on your current reactors. So let's say this one here. This one is skill critical hit damage and additional damage to the Colossi, right? Not the greatest for mobbing, but whatever. Let's say I really wanted this, but I have a new weapon that I want to do it on. I can put another mounting type on it, and it can hold up to 3, if I understand correctly. Meaning that you can get a decent reactor for something, but like if it's for like a weird weapon that you don't care about, great, slap an enhancement on it. Good try. You're very lucky that was a oh, it totally backfired and didn't actually reset your stats. Don't even try, Virus One. I am a very powerful witch. No, you could probably succeed if you really wanted to. Oh my god, we walked over there and we didn't actually start it. We are such an idiot sometimes. We got distracted. Alright, so we're gonna go on over here. Oh, and it looks like the dragon is bored. If anyone wants to entertain him, just go down to your channel point redeems and select the entertain button. Alright, this one is for clairvoyance. Beautiful. And then once those are done, they'll be ready. Alright, let's go take a look at Secret Garden. So, this is Secret Garden. We have 2 of the pieces. We need 2 more. This one can be done Common Devourer, but it's a pretty rare piece to it. And then the other ones look like reactors. Now, this is a 120. I wonder if this reactor also gives... Oh, excuse me. Something else. Let's see. This is a 61 and this is a 99. Okay, let's take a look into this one. Of course, we don't have any. Now, the real question is... 121 is the secondary pattern. Okay. We're still going to switch over to our... oh my god, what is it called? We're going to switch to our Sharon still. But I really wish that was a double. What do I mean by that? That's a good question. So what I mean, folks, is that some of these reactors, so all the reactors for hard mode, they have a 25% chance to give you the thing that you're looking for, which is great. The amorphous material. They also have an additional reward if you do their super stealthy mechanic, which is basically go take a Sharon and hit 3 buttons, and you get a 25% chance for a different amorphous. However, some of them are set up so that there is the amorphous that you get from the Sharon and the amorphous that you get just normally, same thing. Meaning effectively you get a 25 and a 25% chance. 2 25% chances to get it. More than likely you get one every other try. About every other try, I would say so. Let's see. Is this one... Okay, so this one has the Secret Garden, but it only had a 10% chance. Let me move this back over here. Pardon me. Sorry. Okay. Beautiful. This one here has a 10% chance as well. This one, oh my god, this is all 10% chance? Really? There is no better chance here? Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Alright, friends. Well, we're gonna see what we can do about it. Do we own any of this? No. Now, this is pattern 74. Does this have a 75 or is it a double 74? Okay, 75. We were looking at this one here. What about this? This is 88. We don't have any of them. And, oh, we've hit the wrong button. What just happened there? And this one here drops 89. Okay. Not super great for us. And then let's see. This is 101. Don't have any of those. And what does it drop on the second half? 109. None of these are a double as well. This is going to be a pain, and let's get to it. So the first thing that we want to do is we're going to go jump on our Descendant, and we are going to bring up our Sharon.
The Vulgus can...
If you look at our Sharon, there's not a lot to her right now. She has mostly increased HP, some defense, and then a lot of duration up. We could actually do some more duration if we wanted to. Let's see. Not duration, cooldown, excuse me. Let's see, which one of it would this be? Focus on electric? Yeah, so we could get a little bit more cooldown just by dropping that there. Just a little bit. Doesn't really save us that much, though. We wanted mostly duration. We don't care too much about the cooldown. So like I said, not a lot to really look at here. We don't really use Sharon for anything but what we're about to do here. We're going to use the normal gun. We are going to switch her reactor just for a little bit of an extra oomph. And this one is going to have skill duration up, and that's what we want. We have all of Lepic. We're gonna go ahead and untrack him. Success. Good job, everybody. Don't need that anymore. Don't worry about it. We are going to keep this tracked because we don't have all the pieces for it, and then we'll go over here. And let's do... So this has an SMO code for the most part. This has the Ajax code, which I think we have already. This has the Ultimate Viesa piece. And then Python or Ultimate Lepic cells. Let's go ahead and do this one. Unfortunately, friends, you are in for the greatest part of the stream where we sit around and wait for the outpost to give us what we want. It's gonna be a while. So just sit back, get comfy. We're gonna make our way through.
And the world will burn before me.
Almost there. Pink Dino Sharon for the rescue. And we've got, what do we got? A couple more seconds here? Okay. So, if you ever see a Sharon doing this, by the way, this is what they're doing. They're going to wait for this to pop up. Right? They'll go invisible. They're going to hit this button. They're going to hit 3 to 4 buttons. Okay, I might not get this one just because mobs are a dick. And at which point the boss will spawn and you can just kill the boss. Excuse me, boss. Can you explode, please? There we go. And then unfortunately, we didn't get anyone this time. Sad. Now we're looking for 108s here. That is our first attempt to get one. I suspect we will not get one for another like 4 attempts. Let's see if the game proves me wrong. Alright, it activates. We go on in stealth. Bum bum bum. And he spawns in. Now, we might go down here. Not a big deal. We have many, many lives. The only thing that it really did was slow us down a little bit. And just like that, another one where we didn't get anything. So sad. Now, they have talked about changing the way that these work. I really hope that they consider doing so because they're not terribly fun. Alright, just a little bit more. And this place doesn't have a place to open it at. Interesting. So we're gonna have to go somewhere else to open it.
Entering stealth state.
We'll go over here. And we got one left real quick. Just demolish all the forces. Thank you. And just like that. Yep, another time we still don't get it. You're back, rescheduled, spending time with family. Okay, well, I'm glad that you're back. I'm sorry that it's because your stuff got rescheduled, but you're always welcome here. Play lots of games. I hope that your fiancé has a lot of fun. We are doing the most mind-numbingly boring thing ever. But we'll get through it. Cowboy, I don't think you can... Pan, I don't think you can talk to the egg anymore. I think you're done. I think you won. And we'll come over here. Thank you. Speaking of eggs, that poor egg is freezing. If anyone wants to warm it up, just use your channel point redeem down below. That says warm the egg. It cannot be more simple. It's gonna get more complicated, though. What is this, time 5? Still didn't get one. How annoying. You should totally do it, Panda, because it's going to be so much fun once we get the new character with the new entrance commands coming on in.
No! Let me free! I wish to be free!
And an excellent job. Good job. Aw, look at Nicola's thanking you. More fire, please. Aw. Wow, you're really good at spamming that button.
Entering stealth state.
Alright, off we go. attempt number 6 for one of these. Oh. I forgot what we were doing. I'm like, do I have to kill a boss? I don't remember now. And thank you both for warming the egg. I really appreciate it. That egg will be a much better person once it comes out. I know it. I know it for sure. And we're waiting. Did we get one? Of course we didn't. Why would we get one? Honestly, I'm half tempted to just go be on a character that can just, like,
You will regret this
go
day
through this part real
in
fast.
your nightmares.
You can't overheat a dragon egg. They're made for fire. They're fine. Don't worry about it. I mean, the fire dragons are. The frost dragons, now that's a different story. No eating Necrolis. No. We worked on that. If we were just gonna eat Necrolis, we would have eaten him when he was a giant, delicious dragon full of roast dragon.
Initiating stealth operation.
Alright, here we go. Does anyone even remember what this is? Oh, it's been good.
One of your defenders. Recognize.
No worries, Pangessa, I hear you. Everyone has that from time to time. I hope that life is going well enough, even if it is kind of a little bit rough right now. We are, trying not to fall asleep at our current, whatever the hell we're doing. We are engaging with, there we go. We're engaging with one of the more boring mechanics in the game, and we're trying not to fall asleep while we're at it. Excuse me. Yeah, so this is an outpost, and basically what we're doing is we're waiting for it to respawn. It's going to spawn these 4 towers that we go up and we hit. We kill a boss, and then we hope for a 25% chance for another chance to open something. Yeah. A 25% chance to get the thing that we need to open that then has a 10% chance. Pretty terrible. And thank you for talking to the Mr. Will-O-Whiskers. He loves it. The joys of farming. And yet, here we are. So that was the first one we got, by the way. So we got one of them on our last run there. I'm hoping to get like 3 or 4 before I try going to the other area, but we'll see. Oh my god. Here's for us having the wrong weapon out. It's okay, we'll be fine. Or not. Alright, hold on. There we go, there's our proper weapon.
The only masterclass you're teaching is how to be bad at games.
It's true. It's absolutely true. Again, another one, we did not get what we were looking for. How annoying. Sorry, friends. I'm having a little trouble here. I don't know if it's my nose or what. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do this for a bit more, then we'll go take our break, and I'll see if I can figure out what's going on. Hopefully we'll get a couple more of these before we decide to take that break. We are pretty darn close. Like, we only need a couple more. Or I shouldn't say we're pretty darn close. We only need to get lucky once, but I just want to have a better chance, because I don't want to go over there, come back here, go over there, come back there for one of them, and just keep failing that. I'd rather have, like, 5.
Consumed.
Here we go. So we take our pink dinosaur self over here. Wait for this boss to pop up. Try to kill everything in sight before it kills us. And wait for disappointment. Oh, hey, we got the 109, we want 108. So we got one of the things that this thing could drop, just not the one that we wanted. But hey, I'll take it. What's in a 109? Now that is a good question. Energy activator, good. Kyle code, good. We don't actually need any more Kingsguard pieces at all. And we actually don't need the SMO piece either. I have a confession. I don't know if Ruby's still here, but I have a confession, everybody. I don't know when this happened. We have SMO. We can create him whenever we're ready to. I don't know when this happened. I don't remember getting all these pieces to him, but we have him. So we're looking pretty good here. The question is, can we put these together, and then can we also have enough room for it? We've got a Lepic sitting here. We are one piece away. Oh, actually, we have a Glay. We just have to finish making her. We've got a lot of cool stuff.
Entering stealth state.
Alright, we're gonna go over here. And kaboom, thank you. No, let me out of here. Don't even think about it. Thank you. And here we go. Oh, and thank you for the beautiful emotes there, Panda. What are you guys gonna play, by the way? Am I not shooting this guy? What is going on? There we go.
Activating stealth.
Ooh, there we go. We got 108 and 109 that time. Now, see, that was a good run. Ooh, haven't decided yet. Well, if it's something exciting, let me know. Sorry for the sniffle, everybody. I'm still getting over my cold. Alright, come on. This wait is just forever. Sorry, friends. Having a lot of issues lately. Alright, we're gonna do one more of these, and then whatever we get, we'll take it over to the other area. Before I do that, though, I am gonna go on a quick break.
You won't find me.
Alright, and we'll do this one here. Excuse me. Do this one here. And we got one more, and we should have just enough time. We'll try to shoot this guy right in the face. Until he freezes us. Rude. Beautiful. Another 108. Okay, that's really nice. Alright, friends, we are going to go back to Albion real quick. I will be right back. I just need to take a short break. Alright, thank you, Panda. I appreciate you. I was saying, welcome back. How's everybody? Thanks for letting me take that break. I am having some weird, like, sensations going on right now, and I'm not really sure how to describe it other than, like, I have brain fog, I have my nose itchy, like, just issues. It's making it a little bit hard to, like, stare at a screen and keep playing. If I have to end early, I will. I'll take care of myself, don't worry. But hopefully not, because I would like to fill the rest of this time with just fun and enjoying and saying hello to everybody. Okay, we're gonna go behind us here. Okay. Now, we should have 3 of these to open here, and then we have a couple of the 109 as well. As you can probably see, we've got a million shards. We're not too worried about it.
Initiating stealth operation.
Let's see what this is. That's not even a difficult thing to shoot at. And shooty, shooty, shooty. Perfect. Oh, there's a third one. Oh my god. Okay, beautiful. Do you think there's gonna be a 4th one to fight? Oh shit, we forgot to open the thing. It's okay, we'll kill these and then we'll open 2 at once. It'll be the new meta thing, opening 2 at once. Yep, doesn't even stand a chance. Rude.
Entering stealth state. Shields are down.
Bum bum bum, beautiful. Alright, let's try this again. We're gonna open this one. We want this piece here. Let's go ahead and use one of these, and we'll just hope for it. Lepic, don't need. Okay, fantastic. We'll go over here. Once again, we're opening one of these. We're looking for this piece here. We'll use one of these. There we go. We got it. We're going to open the rest that we have just to see what we get, okay? Thank goodness for that, because that could have been really frustrating. That was only a 10% chance to get. 16 using the catalyst things. Alright, let's see what else we got. Maybe we'll get an energy activator while we're at it. Probably not, but who knows?
Unseen.
There we go. Beautiful, and let's see what we get here. I was gonna say, can we get the ultimate Viesa piece while we're at it? Let's see. We're gonna open 2 more, and then we'll be done in this area, and we'll move on to the next part. Beautiful. Down that one. We'll come on over here. And boom. Love that so much for us. This is going to have energy activator, it's going to have a Kyle piece, and it's going to have... There's not a lot in here that we need, but it's not too bad to open a couple. Just see what happens. Alright, last one.
Entering stealth state.
And we'll just drop them down, just like that. Perfect. And we'll come on over here, and we'll take a shot at him as well. One more.
Shields are down.
There we go. Alright, everyone, cross your fingers. We're going to cross our fingers for that energy activator, because it's the only thing we really want out of here. Nope, not useful. Oh well.